Good morning and welcome in the special topic and course that is environmental monitoring and instrumentation. Basically, this course was focused on different aspect of environmental monitoring and instrumentation. But before that, I am going to introduce myself. I am Dr. Hemant Kumar Gulabrao Sonkusre, having my Masters in Structural Dynamics and Earthquake Engineering. Laterally, I have completed my PhD in Civil Engineering and basically it is in concrete structure. Total year of experience is about to 17 years. And a very good thing about this particular topic and relevancy of my knowledge is I am going to audit different companies since last 8 years. So as far as Gujarat Pollution Control Board, it gives me a 15 company per an average on an year, where we have to do audit thrice in a year on individual company. So since long 8 years I am going to do this environmental monitoring with different kind of instrumentation, and this kind of facility is available in Atmiya University. Atmiya University, basically it is situated in Rajkot, which is run by Sarvodaya Kelwani Samaj, and our leader is Param Pujya Tyag Vallabh Swamiji. Our spiritual guru is Param Pujya Hariprasad Swamiji Maharaj, and now this particular sanstha is running by with the blessings of Param Pujya Prem Swarup Swamiji Maharaj. So basically, it is a Swaminarayan sanstha which is located at Rajkot, Kalawad Road, Gujarat. Now, next is the structure of this particular subject. So this particular structure of this subject is, it is divided into 4 credits. 4 credits is why? Because of 4 credit. Basically 3 credit is for description, which is a relevant description, and 1 credit is only for skill training. Because main important part of this particular subject is you have to do more and more number of iteration of practice, then and then your thoughts will be clear. So course objective, what are the various course objective? The very first is understand the principle and importance of environmental monitoring for air, water and soil quality. This is what the first objective. Second is the learn the operational principles and application of key environmental instrumentation. Third is acquire skill in selecting, calibrating and using monitoring different equipments. Fourth one is the analyze and interpret environmental data for regulatory and research purpose. Apply and create monitoring techniques in real world scenarios to assess the environmental impact on day to day life and our stakeholders. Basic course description is what? That is what we have to a comprehensive idea about environment, how we are going to deal with this particular environment and today's world, so that we are going to reduce the various environmental impacts whatever that we faces daily. So basic idea of this monitoring is that we are going to aware about all the systems, setups, government various initiatives given by AICT, SDGs and various other initiatives that they are going to deal with environmental monitoring. Now next one is what are the various course content about this. The very first part of this course is the environmental monitoring and associated problem. What are the various major problems in today's era? So basically today's era, a basic problem is going to deal with, the very first is with air, another with is water, another with soil, and then last is microbial analysis. This particular thing that we are going to cover in our module 1, which is of entire 8 hours. Among 7 hours is going to deal with description and 1 hour is going to deal with a skill training, which is live based from our direct from our lab. That facility we have our own setup for pollution various types of pollution and various types of soil pollution even. So in which we are going to deal with sample collection, handling, how we are going to preserve. Then next is what are the various methods of analysis. So now here is sample preparation, interference and detection limits, quality control, field quality control, that is duplicacy of sample. Many of the time you have to deal with a duplicate sample. So how we are going to fetch that particular. Then quality control in the laboratory, that is equipment calibration, matrix spice and blank sample. This is all about a first module that we call it a unit 1, which is again it is a part of 8. Then second is equipment and standard operating procedure. What are the various procedures that we are going to deal, how we are going to deal with the different parameters, different procedures. So now selection of appropriate methodologies, because whenever we are going to deal with a different companies, so we are going to deal with electric potentiometers, spectrophotometry, then chromatography, mass spectroscopy, PID and FID. These are the different equipment that we are going to use in field. Then next is water analysis. What kind of water analysis we are required? The very first is acidity and alkalinity, hardness, chlorides, solids, dissolved oxygen, biochemical oxygen demand and chemical oxygen demand which is present in particular soil. Then next is the various quantity of sulfate. Now unit 4 is going to deal with microbial and soil analysis, and the last one is the atmosphere analysis which is related to air monitoring. And again in air monitoring we are going to find out SPM, RSPM, SOx and NOx. Stack analysis we are also dealing with SPM, SOx, NOx and various principle. Now the skill training is further going to deal with the various training point. That first is procedure for sample collection and preservation from site industry. Second, hands-on practice for method of analysis. Standard operating procedure for spectrophotometry. Standard operating procedure for chromatography. Determination of solids from water sample. Determination of BOD and COD from water sample to determine most probable number of water sample. Now determination of organic content determination by that Walkie Black method, determination of ambient air quality of specified area and stack monitoring analysis. These are the, and what is prerequisite required? The prerequisite required is the a student must be a 10th and 12th science student. Then and then he can understand the proper wording and philosophy of that particular instrument and various kinds of methods that he required. Now, what are the various outcomes? The first outcome is he must, after completion, he must be able to demonstrate an understanding of environmental monitoring principle for air, water and soil. This is very first. Second, explain the operation and application of various available environmental instrument. Then how we are going to select, calibrate and operate monitoring equipment accurately, analyze and interpret environmental data that is available, and how we are going to make a confirmed decision. Then last is to develop and apply effective monitoring technique for real world environment assessment. And these all particular things are going to deal with the Bloom's taxonomy level. So here last level is to create particular thing. And what was the grading scheme as per your Swayam module? So 4 credit, basically 40 marks for assignment, 50 mark for assignment and 10 mark for assignment. 50% is the passing. This is 4-year UG with honors, honors with research, BE, BTech, 3-year program, and this is for UG first year. Basically vocational education and national credit framework, it is 4.5. Credit earns per year 40 and credit points earn is 180. Now after that he will acquire the UG certificate. So this is all about monitoring and environmental setups and instrumentation. But the thing is, if we are going to give a more and more number of practice or skill training, then and then our students, our stakeholders are much aware about the environment and environment related concerns. So this is about overall idea and brief about environmental monitoring. Thank you. Thank you on the behalf of Atmiya University.